Welcome back to another episode of Game for Thought. Today I just want to go over the Lucas DLC for Smash Brothers as well as my thoughts on it. If you haven't heard, I will put a link down below. Lucas is going to be available on June 14th for Smash Brothers Wii U and 3DS as a download. Just like Mewtwo, it's going to be $3.99 for one version and $4.99 for both versions. So pretty much $5 if you own both games, $4 if you own just the Wii U or just the 3DS. Just like Mewtwo. I don't know what it's gonna be in Japan and Europe. Like I don't keep up with those prices. I mean I've seen them, but I don't remember them. I don't keep up with them. There's also the Miiverse stage and the Splatoon costumes are coming out the same day. Now, Lucas is going to be available to purchase, obviously, like I said, $3.99 or $4.99. The Miiverse stage, I don't know if that's going to be purchase or update, because like if you go on their official Facebook page, let me actually bring this up. Nintendo posted a thing on their Facebook page, and it states it like differentiates them. It states starting at 8 a.m. Pacific time on June 14th. So like I'm Eastern time zone, so that's 11 a.m. If you're in Central, it's gonna be 10 a.m. Yeah, starting at 8 a.m. Pacific time on June 14th, Lucas is available to purchase as a downloadable character in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS. Just listen to that. Lucas is available to purchase as a download, and they've already set the pricing. The next little, they skipped a line and they put an update released at the same time. An update released at the same time will also add Splatoon Mii Fighter costumes and a new Wii U Miiverse stage. That's interesting the way they're wording that. The way they're wording it makes it seem like there's going to be an update to the game, which will probably add stuff as well as like do some balancing like they've been doing. The way it's worded as if there's going to be an update, which will make the Splatoon costumes and the Miiverse stage like free as part of the update. But Lucas, you have to purchase. That's what they're making it sound like. But I don't think that's going to be the case. Why don't I think that's going to be the case? Because the Splatoon costumes, you had to get them with your pre-order for Splatoon at GameStop, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a Mewtwo Club Nintendo situation, to where if you had pre-ordered, you have your code, you're going to redeem it, and you'll get it for free. Everyone else has to pay for it. That's what I'm guessing. But the way they're making it seem is making it seem like it's going to be free as part of an update. Which, if that's the case, why were they pre-order bonuses at GameStop when everyone's going to get it? You see what I'm saying? It seems kind of redundant. The Miiverse stage, I could see that being part of the free update, because I know they said they wanted to have it at launch, but they couldn't because they're working out kinks. I could see that being free, but who knows? But we do know for sure that Lucas will be coming to both versions. $4.99 for both, $3.99 for one. The Miiverse stage and the Splatoon costumes, as of now, I believe are only confirmed for Wii U. In fact, I think the Miiverse stage is only Wii U, and I don't think it's ever going to be coming to the 3DS, just because of the system doesn't really allow for it with the specs. But the Splatoon costumes, it's kind of interesting because they've been talking about how, like, when they've been advertising it since before Splatoon came out, saying, "Oh, you pre-order at GameStop, you get the costumes for Smash Brothers." They've been advertising it as Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. They have not advertised 3DS. I understand Splatoon's a Wii U game, but that really weirds me out. That, like, it makes me wonder, like, why can't we get the costumes on 3DS? I think they're going to be for 3DS, but especially with this post that's saying update released at the same time, will also add Splatoon Mii Fighter costumes and a new Wii U Miiverse stage. The way they differentiate that, they don't put Splatoon Mii Fighter costumes and Miiverse stage for Wii U. They only claim the Miiverse stage as Wii U. They say Splatoon Mii Fighter costumes and a new Wii U Miiverse stage. So I'm pretty sure the Splatoon costumes are going to be on 3DS. They just haven't really confirmed it yet. Again, I'm mostly reading between the lines here. Now, what does this mean for announcements? The June 14th is, I believe that's a Sunday. That's the same day they're holding the yeah, it's a Sunday. It's the same day they're holding the Nintendo World Championships. So it's a day before E3. E3's pre-day is the 15th. That's when Sony and Microsoft and them do their press conferences. The 16th is the actual first day. It's confusing how every year how E3 goes, but pretty much it's gonna be the same day, June 14th, 11 a.m. Same day as the World Championships, but I believe it's a little bit before. Cause I think the World Championships are like at 3 p.m. or something like that. But again, what does this mean for E3? Because I didn't do this in a video previously, but me and some friends were talking about this a while back, like talking about how they were going to go about this during E3, because Lucas was confirmed for June back when they talked about Mewtwo. Mewtwo came out in April, so now we got 2 months later. We got Lucas coming out, and what I had originally said was I believe what they're going to do is they're going to do oh yeah, we have this coming out today, and or this coming out to Smash Brothers, and you can download it right after this presentation, you know, like they always do with the Nintendo Directs and stuff. I figured they would do the Lucas DLC and the next set of Mii Fighter costumes, because you know there's going to be another set. You know they're going to make more sets besides just Splatoon. In Japan, they already came out with a KK Slider one for Animal Crossing. That's pretty cool. Hopefully we get that. But you know there's going to be more than that. They released a whole set of them for the first one, and they called it Wave 1 or Set 1 or something. So you know there's going to be more waves, more sets, whatever you want to call them, for costumes. I had originally said that they were going to have 2 different announcements for Smash Bros. During E3. They're going to have the one where it's like, oh yeah, we talked about Lucas back in our Nintendo Direct in April or whatever. Well, we are happy to announce that you can download him after this presentation, as well as the second set of costumes. Here's a trailer. You know, that's what I expected to happen. Then I expected them to have a second set of Smash Bros. News to where they would unveil the Miiverse stage, the tournament mode that they were talking about, and the next DLC character that would release like in August. Now, I think it's going to turn out a little bit differently. Lucas is coming out before E3, literally 2 days before Nintendo has their digital event. What I think is going to happen, oh, and the Miiverse stage is coming, as well as the Splatoon costumes. What I think is going to happen is I think they're going to still announce a second set of Smash Brothers costumes that are going to be unveiled, are going to be released after E3. That's what I believe. I believe they're going to have, like, you know, do a after this presentation thing. I believe they're still going to do that for the second set of Smash Bros. Costumes, because you know they're coming. You just know they're coming. What I believe they're going to do after that is I believe they're going to show off the next DLC character as well as the tournament mode for August. That's what I believe they're doing. Why do I say August? Because it seems like they're going by a 2-month basis. They had Mewtwo in April, Lucas is in June, and then the next one could be August. Then they could have a 4th character in October, which would honestly coincide with the 1-year anniversary of the 3DS version. I could easily see them doing that. Now, what character are they going to add? The 2 ones that people keep saying they're going to add are bringing back Roy, Fire Emblem, Super Smash Bros. Melee Roy, as well as Ryu from Street Fighter. The reason for that is, I'm pretty sure you guys all know, the last update that came out for Smash Brothers, people pretty much cracked it open, found data bytes for Ryu and Roy and everything. Personally, my thoughts, I don't want Ryu. I really don't want Ryu. Why do I not? I can't talk, sorry. Why do I not want Ryu? Simple. I may sound like a fanboy for this, and I'm not, but basically, I just don't think he deserves it. Mega Man, he deserved it. Even though Capcom sort of kicked him to the curb lately, Mega Man deserved it. He had a long history with Nintendo. and he still does to this day. Deserved it. Sonic, same thing. Ever since Sega started becoming a software developer instead of a console developer, they've been great with Nintendo. I mean, there's been a couple like times where they went to Sony and Microsoft, like with Sonic Generations and things like that. But for the most part, they've been really great with Nintendo. The Sonic and Mario games, Sonic Lost World, Sonic Colors. They had a lot of exclusive content for Sonic, and they've meshed him with Nintendo's world, like with the Mario Sonic games, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. So I believe Sonic deserves it. Pac-Man, definitely Pac-Man. Pac-Man is like Mario in the essence of he's one of gaming's icons who has been before Nintendo, and he has been on Nintendo as well, so he more than deserved it. Ryu, not so much. From day one, Street Fighter was never big on Nintendo. It was back in the day on the Super Nintendo. The first Street Fighter game didn't even come out on Genesis or Nintendo or anything. And the second game, I believe, was on both Genesis and Super Nintendo. Excuse me if I get any data inaccurate here, because I'm not the biggest Street Fighter. I'm not the biggest Street Fighter fan. But from what I do know is a lot of the games later did not include Nintendo, especially like upcoming. We got Street Fighter 5 coming out, exclusive to PS4. So Ryu's pretty much going to be advertising his series when the next big game in the series is going to be Sony exclusive. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't think Ryu really deserves it, as well as Street Fighter 4 was not on Nintendo systems at all, besides the 3D port that was on 3DS that wasn't even like the best effort to begin with. Like I don't know, like we didn't get Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. We didn't get the original Street Fighter 4, I don't believe. We didn't get the Ultra Street Fighter 4. There's just like so much. Like I don't think it's deserved. Just like I'm glad they didn't bring Snake back, because I don't think it was deserving of him. And besides, Ryu and Snake don't really fit, I guess, with Nintendo. They just seem to stick out. Like I don't know. Now if it was Ryu from Ninja Gaiden, I'd be all for that. Ninja Gaiden has a good history with Nintendo. Really good history. I think he would fit more along the lines of the Nintendo characters and just Smash Bros. Environment in general. I really don't want to see Ryu just, Hadouken all over the place. Like, I don't know. If he comes out, I'll get him, because I'm going to 100% everything Smash Bros. I'm going to buy out the DLC. I will get him, but I personally don't prefer him. Now, Roy, I do want them to do. I do want Roy to bring back. Roy, next to Mewtwo, was one of my favorite characters in Melee. And Ike is cool. I don't dislike Ike like most people do. I have a couple friends that, well, no, I actually have just one friend that really doesn't like Ike because they replaced Roy. But I don't know. Roy was always my favorite Fire Emblem character when it came to Smash Brothers, and so he'd be great to bring back. At this point, I think what they're going to be doing with the DLC, though, I don't know what the Ryu thing is all about, but I'm pretty sure what they're going to be doing is, I think they're going to focus more on veteran characters first. The reason I say that is because we had Mewtwo first, now we're getting Lucas back, there's a possibility of Roy. I just think that's what they're focusing on, especially since they brought back Dr. Mario with this game. I could easily see, instead of Ryu, I could see them doing like, I could see them easily doing Roy for August, and then October for the 1 year anniversary of Smash Brothers, and it could be around the same time as Star Fox Wii U, bring back Wolf as a character. I could see them doing that. That is something that, in fact, I am calling it now. Fourth or fifth DLC character around the same time as Star Fox comes out is going to be Wolf. They're bringing back Wolf. Put your money on that. I am calling it. If I am wrong, I will say I am wrong in a video, but that's something that I think can actually happen now that I think about it. But a couple interesting things, though, one interesting to note about this DLC is that it took them a long time to even acknowledge the Miiverse stage, because they first talked about it a long time ago. It was like late last year, before the Wii U version came out. and now they're just now announcing in Twitter and Facebook in a press release that it's going to be with the Lucas DLC. So it's rather interesting they haven't done this with a whole direct. But also at the same time, they announced that the tournament mode, which I've mentioned a couple times already in this video, but the tournament mode was going to be, I think, both local and online. It was going to be a huge online tournament, and they would have tournament seasons and everything. And they haven't acknowledged that yet. Even with this DLC coming out, we got Lucas, Splatoon costumes, and Miiverse stage, but no mention of tournament mode still. I'm very shocked by that, because I honestly really want the tournament mode. I really enjoyed the tournament mode a lot in Melee. I didn't use it so much in Brawl, but I enjoyed it a lot in Melee. So, but we'll see. But anyways, guys, that's just my thoughts. What do you think of this DLC? Are you excited for it? Are you excited for E3? What do you think they're going to show at E3? Leave a comment below. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.